We've come a long way. Go in at the right speed, and that one felt too slow, and then I get nervous. Guys, we are trying something new today. We are going on a drive with me to practice. I got a little car mount thing so that way I don't have to look at the phone, but I can still talk like you guys are with me, but I don't have to look at it, so I can just like drive like normal. So we're gonna try that, see how that goes. I waited at home because there was supposed to be like a really nasty storm and there was like a severe thunderstorm warning, and so I waited for it to pass, and then there ended up being like hardly any storm, so that was fun. It's like almost 7 o'clock already, so I'm heading to the rink now, and I'll probably get there around 7:30 or something, and then I'll stay there until about 9, which means I'll get home around 9:30. But if we're practicing till 9, that means I'll probably be in the building until like 9:30, because we always like stay and chat, obviously. And then if I leave the building at like 9:30, then I won't get home until like, I don't know, 10:15, something like that. So then I'll eat dinner then, which I know that's bad to eat dinner that late, but it is what it is. I got home from work at like 6:15, but I wanted to wait for the storm, like I said, because I hate storms. I'm terrified of storms, especially driving in storms. So I waited for that to be done, but then there ended up not being anything, so that was kind of silly, and I could have had more practice time, and it's fine. Oh my god. Anyways, it's a really long drive in the rink. Okay, I'm embellishing. It's not that long. It's like 35 minutes, but I'm not gonna talk the entire time. I'm gonna listen to music and do what I normally do on the way into the rink, but I did think this would be cool and fun. And then it's like I have a little friend in the car, which is cool, because every day when I drive the rink, I drive the rink alone. I'm all by myself, but I do like it because then I get to listen to whatever music I want and think about next year's routines, which is what I usually do on my way to the rink. I just listen to all kinds of music that I could possibly skate to, or songs that I would love to skate to that I know my mom will never let me skate to. So that's what I like to do on my way to the rink, to kind of like get ready to be in the mindset of skating. But we are so close to nationals, you guys, and I'm at a red light right now, so nobody panic and think that I'm not looking at what I'm supposed to be doing. I'm at a red light right now, guys, so relax. Anyways, it is July 9th, which means we only have a couple days until we leave for nationals. We're leaving on July 15th at like 4 a.m. So that is so soon. So I have today's practice. Today is Thursday. So I practice Thursday, Friday, and then Sunday and Monday and Tuesday. So we're down to the last 5 practices. I like can't even believe it. This year like flew by. It's moving so fast. And I'm having so much fun. So much fun training, so much fun competing, so much fun seeing everybody at all the competitions and seeing how much I can grow between competitions. It's been really fun. And I really love it. And I'm glad I love it again, and I can keep doing it as long as my body will let me. So knock on wood, my body lets you do it for a very long time, because I would love to keep going for as long as possible. Okay, 5 practices left before national championships, which is crazy. And this is where we'll qualify potentially for a spot on the world team. You have to place first or second and get the minimum score. And I beat the minimum score by 12 points at our regionals, and I definitely had some mistakes. So hopefully I can get even higher than that and beat my own personal best. And then we'll just see where that puts me with all the other girls. But it would be really cool to be on the world team again. But I'm happy just like competing, doing what I love again, getting to like show the things that I worked so hard on and like trained so hard to get back. So I like getting to compete and show that stuff off because it's fun. And it's like sharing a piece of you, you know, with people who have watched your career and like watched you grow up and been close to you for like years. So it's fun to get to share that. But that would be really cool to be on the world team again. I would love to do that. My main goal in sticking around and competing as long as my body can is it's fun, it's great activity, it's great fitness, and it's also like my absolute love, my absolute passion. But I really want to know what it feels like to clean a double axel, and I want to know what it feels like to clean a triple jump. I don't care what triple. I want to have a fully rotated triple jump that I can land. And those are like my main goals before I would ever even consider retiring. But obviously, like, I would love to have those skills and be able to like enjoy competing with those skills. So even once I obtain those, I would still want to stick around for years, a couple years at least, to enjoy competing those skills, like under pressure and having the adrenaline of it. But those are like my main goals. I want to feel a clean double axel. I want to feel a clean triple before I retire. But going to Worlds again and representing Team USA would just be icing on the cake. And the last time that I was on Team USA and represented Team USA was exactly 10 years ago. A full decade was the last time I was at a World Championships. The last time I went to Worlds was in 2016. It is now 2026, so it'd be a full decade since I went to a World Championships, which says a lot about our sport. Like, how cool is it that I was at like a really elite competitive level back in 2016, and I've been able to like stick around for another decade and still train hard enough to be competitive and train at an elite level. That says a lot for our sport. And you know, I'm really fortunate with my body and not dealing with a lot of injuries, again, knock on wood, but I am really fortunate with all of that, and I acknowledge that. But I also think it does say something about our sport that people would be willing to stick around that long after already being successful. And on top of that, you know, keeping up with the effort of training, the effort of competition, the emotional pressures from all of it, the physical pressures from all of it. And our sport is so wonderful that it's worth sticking around for that, and sticking around to see how far you can go and see what your body is physically capable of. And I think that's really rare to have like a sport where you can be at an elite level for that length of period of time. That's really, really rare. And that you would want to be at an elite level for that many years and still enjoy it, I think is incredible and says a lot about the sport. But yeah, so if I get a spot on the world team again this year, it'll be 10 years since I attended a world championship. Now, I like qualified for world championships after that, but I couldn't go due to like financial reasons, or like I made it one time in the pairs division instead of in free skating, and we weren't really ready to compete at a world level in pairs, so we decided to give up our spot and not go. So I qualified for the world team for a couple times after 2016, but 2016 was the last time that I actually attended and competed in free skating at the world championships level. So this year would be a full decade, which is crazy. So that would be icing on the cake, but I'm just having fun and enjoying my sport for now and seeing where that gets me, but that would be pretty crazy. 10 years later. That's like insane to think about. So we're not going to think about that a lot. I'm just going to keep enjoying my sport and just having fun and relying on my training and getting to show off the stuff I worked really hard for. So yeah, so I'll video stuff at practice later once I get to the rink, and I'll take you with me on a couple other practices throughout the week too. I just thought it'd be fun to drive with me to the rink. I always love those videos. I like watch other people do them all the time, and they're like my favorites. So like being able to create one is like so cool, so fun, so crazy. But I had to give it a try because I love watching those. So hopefully you guys like watching them too. But if you do like watching them, comment down below and then I'll keep doing drive with me's. But I Anyways, I'll take you guys with me to practice later. I do my normal stuff. So, see you guys later. Bye. So this is my side of the bed, obviously. That's why there's all this stuff on the end table. Ignore how messy that is. But I have all my medals and stuff that I've gotten, like, throughout this season so far right here. So that way, like, when I go to sleep at night, when I, like, lay down and face the window, I can see all of these from so far this season. So it's just, like, a little reminder. And now I have the regional medal. So this one I'm going to hang up in its spot so I can see it every night before I go to sleep to help motivate me and also remind me of how much I've done so far this season. So it's finally time. There it is, every night. And here's Miss Piper. Piper follows me around everywhere all day long. We call this yearning. And she just does exactly that. She just stares out the window and looks at all the other houses and cars. Are you yearning, Pipe? Miss Piper? And we have a visit from Mr. Kins himself. What's up, Shady Kins? My little shady boy. His name is Shady. But that morphed into Shady Kins, and now we just call him Kins. Well, correction, I do. And sometimes he even just gets called Kinsey Boy. But now he comes to that, so now that is his name. Mr. Kins. And Miss Pipe, still yearning. Piper. Piper, what are you looking at? What do you see? What do you see? What are you looking at? Who knows? Kinsey boy. Mr. Kins. Oh my gosh. Both of you in the same video. How lucky. You guys are so cute. And Drac. Lucky Dracula. This is a Squishmallow that comes with me to every single competition. For like the last 2 seasons, I got it when I was doing my Dracula routine, but now he's like deemed good luck, and he was just on the floor over there, but now we moved him this way. Ignore my shirt on the floor. This is a shirt I'm wearing for practice. Hi guys, we're doing another drive with me. It is Friday today, and that's my car telling me that I have low pressure on my tires, and I just don't like putting air in my tires. I don't know why. I'm always nervous that like I'm not going to know what I'm doing, and then somebody's going to ask me if I want help, and I don't really want somebody else's help, and then I'll be creeped out, and then I'll be scared, and I'll just want to go home. So I hate putting air in my tires, so we will be waiting on Richie for that. But anyways, today is Friday, and that means we have today's practice left, we have Sunday's practice, and Monday and Tuesday, and then we're leaving Wednesday morning. So I don't have that long left, but I'm really, really, really excited. Every day I wake up, I'm like so excited to go to the rink just to see how stuff will go, and I'm always like especially excited for the double axel because they're getting better and better every day. And I feel like one of these days it's just gonna like clean and be fully rotated like by accident, pretty much. So I'm always excited to try those every time I go to the rink. So we'll be doing that today. I also have no makeup on because I don't always like to practice in makeup anyways, but specifically today because I'm going to my sister's house after the rink, and we're watching that new movie, Voicemails for Isabel, which is obviously has some sad scenes in it, especially if you have like sisters, and I obviously do. I have 3 of them. So they warned me already. She's already seen it. One of my other sisters has already seen it. So they already know that it's like sad, but it's really cute, I guess. And definitely worth the watch, especially if you have sisters. So I'll be watching that today after practice. I'm going to go to her house for dinner. But definitely did not wear makeup in preparation for knowing I'm going to bawl my eyes out during this movie. So that will be fun. I am excited to see it. It looks really cute. I watched the trailer for it earlier today. I've like heard about it, but I watched the trailer for it earlier this morning, and it looks really cute. I'm excited to see it. So I'll be doing that after the rink. And I just finished work. I worked from home today because it was Friday. So I just finished working, and then I'm leaving to go straight to the rink so I can be there on time and get a full hour of practice in. Back when they like switched my work schedule to 8 to 5, I thought I couldn't come to the rink on Fridays because practice ends at 6:30. So like if I'm done with work at 5, it takes me like an hour to an hour and 15 minutes depending on traffic to get to the rink from downtown because I work downtown. But on Mondays and Fridays, I'm allowed to work from home. Well, it could be any 2 days of the week. I just choose Mondays and Fridays. So anyways, I realized that on Fridays I can work from home, and then I don't need to miss the rink. Because if I work from home, my drive's only like 35 minutes. So I can usually make it there by like 5:30, 5:40. And then I'll get a full hour of practice in. So that was cool, because at first I thought I was going to be missing out on a day of practice, and I was not happy about that, but we figured out a way to still get there. So I'm on my way there now. And I'll film some stuff at practice like usual, especially because there's so few practices left before Nationals. I like can't believe it. This year flew by. Ugh, flew by so fast. But anyways, I will see you guys later when we get to the rink, and I don't really have that much else to talk about, otherwise I would keep chatting, but I don't have that much to talk about today. It was a pretty slow, easy day at work. Not much was going on. And yeah, my dog and cat were adorable today. And they're usually adorable. Nothing really was out of the ordinary. So yeah, I don't have that much else to chat about today. But I will see you guys at the rink, and I will film some stuff there. Bye!
Oh, you're welcome. Sorry, I wasn't